What's up, everybody? Happy Aloha Friday. It's Blake with Boost Portfolio. In this video, we are going to talk about Bitcoin. Is now the time to be loading the boat? Also, I'm going to talk about some of my favorite altcoin setups for max returns. Let's get into it. We got Bitcoin pulled up here on a daily time frame. And by the way, not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Just got to say that every video. So we're looking at Bitcoin pulled up on a daily time frame on the log scale. And what we have down here is the DMI, the Directional Movement Index. And the reason I have this pulled up is because it's showing that right now, the number of buys are slightly outnumbering the number of sells. So there's slightly more buyers in the marketplace than there are sellers. So that's typically a good sign when we are looking for trend changes and reversals. So that's one thing I wanted to point out just right there. Okay, so that's Bitcoin. The bulls are slightly in control. Now, we have still a little bit of room to run up to hit this upper trend line. The upper trend line, if we continue at this angle, we're probably going to hit it right around the 85, 87 to 8,900 range. So keep an eye on that level. That also happens to be a very important price inflection point. Now, downtrend lines are good indicators for trend changes, but typically speaking, price lines, so horizontal lines, are the lines that really hold the most weight and most value, because that's really where people are trading and exchanging hands. They're looking at price. So if we go ahead and just draw a horizontal ray right around this level right here, you can see that, we'll just go ahead and lighten this up. You can see that this level, this 9,000 area, we'll call it 9,100, is going to be a very, very important level for Bitcoin to trade above. And the reason I say that is because we have lots of inflection points. So lots of shares have exchanged hands, acted as support here for a little bit, broke through it. We have some more volume in here, more trades in here. And if we were to pull up the volume bar chart, we would see a lot of volume in this 8,500 to 9,000 area, meaning that's where a lot of people have gotten in and gotten out. So when we hit that level, it's going to be either a major resistance level, or we're going to gain steam there and people are going to start piling on more of their long position. And that could potentially break us out of this downtrend and potentially start the next bull run. So I'm not loading the boat yet, but I am watching this 9,000, 9,100 area, we'll call it, on Bitcoin. And if we break above that, obviously we'll then be breaking above this downtrend line and above a key price inflection point. That would be a green light ad for me if we can get above that 9,100 to ride this trend however long it wants to go. So that's my 2 cents on Bitcoin. Try not to get too greedy here, okay? Now, we take it off the log scale and we move it just to a regular 1-to-1 ratio. You can see that we are breaking above the downtrend line on a regular scale. So this is just a regular 1-to-1 non-log. This is how I would typically chart this if I was looking at equities, okay? And it's good to look at both because it gives you an idea of what people are looking at and kind of where price is trading, where price reacts to certain trend lines and support areas. So we are breaking above this downtrend line on a non-log scale. It looks like we could potentially, obviously, come up and test this 9,000 area, but don't get too greedy here, okay? We're not out of the woods. This could be a phenomenal bull trap to get lots of people excited, get their dopamine sensors going. They see some money in their portfolio. They see that the money's that they're gaining on their portfolio, and then everybody starts to pile in, and it just turns out to be a big bull trap. So be careful here, okay? By no means don't go all the way in. Now, we do have some risk exposed right now. We're about 50% cash, but 50% of our available cash is allocated into the crypto market. Now, actually, my biggest holding is Ethereum. Ethereum is really looking great, okay? So if we pull up a Donchian channel, and you guys know I like to look at Donchian channels for trend changes. Finally back above this middle Donchian channel, and we're breaking above the downtrend line. If we can start to close above the 540 area, we'll call it, I'll likely go ahead and add to my Ethereum position. But until then, I'm going to try to sit this one out, okay? Now, some of my favorite altcoin setups, I hope you guys were able to catch Wabai, believe that's how you pronounce it. Entered some Wabai last night, and the reason that I like this is against Binance. I don't want to against Binance. Sorry, guys. Okay, so this is Wabai against Bitcoin. And you can see we have a ton of accumulation volume. So this candle here, this is a lots of accumulation. Prices rising with big volume bars. That's typically a good sign of accumulation. And when we're breaking out of a downtrend and we have these big accumulation candles and lots of volume, that's typically a good sign. Okay, so the Donchian channel is signaling we are in an uptrend and we have lots of volume and prices breaking new highs. Love this setup. So keep an eye on Wabai. I might add a little bit more today. Actually, the way that this is trading, I really like this setup. Also, VeChain is also doing really phenomenal for us. VeChain is almost ready to break out. So if VeChain can clear above this 44,000 Satoshis, then I'll probably go ahead and add more to VeChain versus Bitcoin. And let's see, one more is Ripple. Ripple's a great setup. This is also one that I might be adding more of. So keep an eye on what I'm doing in Telegram. And if you guys aren't in Telegram, make sure you go ahead and click the link below. I'm linking the Telegram group. It's where I give you all the free signals, access to my model portfolio, and also crypto news. Now, this is the Ripple chart against the dollar. You can see we're breaking above the upper Donchian. So this looks great as well. So I just wanted to get a quick update out for you guys. It's Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. Hopefully it's nice. If it's sunny, I'm definitely going to be at the beach. Need to get some tan going. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe to YouTube, and I'll see you again this weekend. Have a great day, guys.